Hi Otters! I'm Cecilia with the Technology Help Desk, and these are your tech tips for Tuesday, courtesy of the Division of Information Technology here at Cal State Monterey Bay. You may have heard that Google is going to start enforcing file storage limits on CSUMB Google Workspace accounts, starting at the end of 2023. But what does this mean, and how will it affect you and your data? For over a decade, CSUMB has enjoyed unlimited file storage when it comes to our Google Workspace accounts, both individual and shared drives, but sadly, that will come to a close at the end of 2023. This means we will now have limits on how much we can store in our CSUMB Mail, My Drive, and Photos accounts. Individually, students will now have a 25 gigabyte limit to the storage on their CSUMB accounts. Staff and faculty will have a 75 gigabyte storage limit in their individual accounts. The good news is that most of us are already under our storage quota and are not really impacted by this change. In addition, these limits do not apply to content in shared drives. Files in shared drives are owned by the institution and count against the institution's overall quota. The first thing you'll want to do is find out how much Google File storage you're using right now. To do this, first make sure you are logged into your CSUMB Google account. Then go to drive.google.com/settings/storage. At the top of this screen, you'll see how much storage you're using overall. Then you'll see it broken down into the 3 areas your storage is shared between: Google Drive, which has all of your Google Docs, Sheets, and other files stored in it; Gmail, which is your campus email; and Google Photos. The quickest way to reduce the space you're using is by targeting large files in your email account. You can find these messages with big attachments quickly by using search filters. To do this, click on your search bar in your CSUMB Gmail account and click on the filter icon. In the greater than section, start with 25 megs and work your way down. Retain only emails that you need. For My Drive, the best way to reduce items is by removing items that you are not actively using. Best practice for students is to save documents out of your account that you want to save but no longer need, because you will lose access to your accounts after graduating or leaving CSUMB. If you are staff or faculty, start by making sure that you don't have any Level 1 or Level 2 sensitive data in your My Drive. That type of data should not be removed from the system of record. If you aren't sure what Level 1 or Level 2 data is, go to csumb.edu/IT and search Sensitive Data in the Search the Client portal box. Next, check the Chancellor's Office retention standards by going to csumb.edu/IT and searching the file storage in the Search the Client portal box and selecting the File Storage Knowledge Base article. Scroll to the bottom of the article for information on file retention, including a link to the CSU-wide Portal for Retention Standards. But what happens if you're over quota next year? You will no longer be able to send or receive email or create and edit My Drive files until you are under quota. Practice good cyber hygiene by making sure that you are only storing active CSUMB documents that you are using in your account. Thank you for watching our Tech Tip Tuesday for this week. You can also visit us on the web at csumb.edu/IT or follow us on social media, on Twitter and Instagram at CSUMB_IT. Feel free to send us your suggestions for future topics via our social media. See you next week, Otters!